Dear students, in this video lecture I am going to explain self-referential structure. The definition of self-referential structure is nothing but the structure is nothing but a collection of elements. One of the element of a structure is a pointer and it refers to the structure by itself is called self-referential structure. Here see, the structure point by itself with one of its member is called self-referential structure. A self-referential structure contains a pointer member that points to a structure of the same structure type. So in this example, we have a structure called node. It contains two elements, data and pointer. Now, as per the definition of self-referential structure contains a collection of elements. Among those, one is pointer. That pointer is a of type structure. See here, this example, two elements it has. One is a data integer type, another is pointer. Pointer is of structure type, struct node. Here, PTR pointer is of type struct node. That means the self-referential structure, the structure divided into two parts. One is data part and second one is reference part. That means reference means pointer. The reference contains reference to the same node. That's why we call it as self-referential structure. In this example node, we are having two parts. Node is a structure. This particular node structure having two parts, data and pointer. Again one more node is there, data again PTR. As per the definition of self-referential structure, the PTR part of the structure refer to the same structure. Here node is a structure. Now this particular node pointer points to the same structure node again. That means the address of next node is available in the reference or pointer field of the present node. This is called self-referential structure. So once again I repeat, self-referential structure is nothing but a self-referential structure contains two parts, data part and PTR pointer part. The data part contains data of a structure. Pointer part refers to the same structure type. That means the pointer element of a structure refer to the structure itself is called self-referential structure. So the self-referential structure linked together to form very useful data structure, what we call linked list. So the self-referential structure linked together. That means this is one self-referential structure and this is one self-referential structure. Now we are going to link these two self-referential structures. We can able to create a very useful data structure, what we call linked list. I will explain later linked list. So the main advantage of self-referential structure is the self-referential structure can be used to link together all the self-referential structures to form a useful data structure, what we call linked list. A simple self-referential structure is a sequence of elements. Each element contains a data and a reference called a pointer to the next element in the list. So that means a simple self-referential structure is nothing but sequence of elements. This is one element and this is one element. This is one self-referential structure, this is one self-referential structure. That means the self-referential structure is a sequence of elements. Each element contains data and as well as reference, what we call pointer. The pointer is used to point to the next element in the list. That is called linked list, what we call. In this example I am going to explain how a linked list is formed with the help of self-referential structure. Now as you know, self-referential structure contains data and reference or pointer. Now in this example I have taken 3 self-referential structure. Each self-referential structure contains data and reference, data and reference, data and reference. Now what is a linked list? A list elements connected together through a links. These are the links. This is link 1, this is link 2. This link is used to connect these two self-referential structures, and again this link is used to link these two self-referential structures. That means the list contains several elements. All the elements of a list connected through the links is called linked list. Each element is called a node. Node contains data and reference, what you call pointer, to the next node in the list. So linked list is nothing but a collection of nodes. Each node contains data and reference. The reference part is to refer or points to the next node in the list. That means the first node reference point is to link or point to the node 2. Again node 2 reference is used to point to the node 3. That means node 3 address is stored in the node 2 so that node 2 can refer node 3. Similarly, node 2 address is stored in the node 1 reference so that node 1 can refer or point to the node 2. And node 1 is address having starting. We are using some variable start. In that variable start we have to store this particular first node address. Coming to this list, we have the last node. Last node doesn't refer to any node because that is the end of the node of a list. That is the reason the last node address field or reference field is the empty, what you call null. So this is a linked list, a data structure is created using the self-referential structure. Now once again I repeat the concept, self-referential structure. Self-referential structure is nothing but a structure contains two parts, data and pointer. Data contains data of a structure, pointer is called reference for the structure. That means the pointer field or pointer member of a structure referred to the structure itself is called self-referential structure. Diagrammatically, self-referential structure can be represented as like this. Node contains two parts, data and PTR, pointer or reference. This pointer reference points to the next node or next self-referential structure in the list. This is the diagrammatical representation of the self-referential structure. Now this self-referential structure linked together, this one is this one. By linking these two nodes, self-referential structure nodes, to form a useful data structure, what we call linked list. Linked list is nothing but a collection of nodes connected through the links is called linked list. Each node contains data and pointer or reference. The reference or pointer of a node having address of the next node to refer. In this I have given an example for the linked list having 3 nodes. Each node contains data and reference. Data part contains used to store the data of this particular node. Reference part of this node is using to store address of the node 2. Similarly, node 2 data part is used to store the node 2 data, and node 2 reference is used to store the address of node 3. And node 3 is the last node. It doesn't have any address or pointer to refer. That is the reason the last node of a linked list next address field or reference field must be a null. Similarly, while you are connecting all the nodes in the list using the link fields, we have to store the first node address in some variable what we call start. It contains starting nodes of the address. This is called concept self-referential structure. Now I have to explain how to create a linked list data structure using self-referential structure. So linked list means, already I told, a collection of nodes. Each node contains data and pointer. So because Each node in the linked list contains a data and pointer. So this data and pointer concept is called self-referential structure. In this self-referential structure, node I have to, the structure name is node. In that I have to declare two parts of self-referential structure. First one is data, and the next one is I am using pointer name. I am using here next. Why? Because always the reference field of a node contains next node address. That is the reason I am using the name next. Next indicates next address, next node address. For convenient purpose, I have given the name next. Now, in this program, initially we declared three variables: start, p, and temp, are the self-referential structures, pointer types. Now I start storing the data into this particular nodes one by one. First enter number and use scanf to read the number from the keyboard. Initially start is a pointer variable used to hold the starting address of your node in the list. Initially I start with start is null. That means before creating any nodes your start is null, and we are using the null loop in while loop. In this while loop, what I am doing is create a node, store the data. To create a node, we are using the malloc function, malloc size of structure node. This malloc function create a node, create a memory for the your node declared in the structure part. So in this particular structure, data is integer, 2 bytes for the data, and pointer reference store the address of the next node. Again, any pointer is 2 bytes to store the address. Totally 4 bytes has to be allocated for the memory for this particular malloc function, and this node name I have given as temporary. So with the help of malloc, a node is created, and that node is and the node address has to be assigned to the temporary. Now I am going to store the data. Data has to be stored. How to store the data? Using pointer to a structure. Because it is a self-referential structure, I am using the pointer to a structure. Pointer variable I am using to access data and as well as to store the data into the self-referential structure node. Now temp, because pointer to a structure already you know, pointer to a structure how to use, point structure name, arrow operator, and structure element equal to value. Here the structure element is data, I am going to store the number. That's why temp arrow mark data equal to number. That means 5 is stored in the temp. Now initially start equal to null. Now I am checking start equal to null or not. Initially start equal to null. Now start equal to temp. Now I am going to start equal to temp means the starting node temp address is stored in the starting. Now start points to the temp. Similarly, I am using one more point variable p also to store temporary address. Next, I have to read the next element. For that, I am using here enter number. After reading the number, I have to verify whether the given number is 0 or not. When you want to stop, give the value number is 0. Second, I am going to give 7 value 7. Now for this, I have to create one more node. If you want to create a node, again this malloc function is executed. So second node is created temp, and temp.data equal to number means 7 is stored in that. Now we have to check it whether it is first node or not. If start equal to not, no. Endukani already first node create చేసినప్పుడు start ni temporary address starting లో store చేసాం కాబట్టి start is not null. The start is not null. What you have to do next? Your temp is the second node. That's why temporary variable move to second node. Now temp equal temp dot next means temp equal temp dot next. Temp dot next is this one. ఈ టెంప్ డాట్ నెక్స్ట్కి టెంప్ మూవ్ అవుతుంది. టెంప్ ఫస్ట్ నోడ్ ఉంది ప్రజెంట్, ఇప్పుడు టెంప్ సెకండ్ నోడ్కి వచ్చేస్తుంది. అగైన్ పీ ఈజ్ మూవ్ టు టెంపరరీ. Now two nodes have been created. Next you have to read the next number. Again I have given next number as 8. Now again for this 8 we have to create one more node using malloc function. Node is created and that is the temp. Now temp dot data is 8. 8 is stored. Again you have to move. Now the temp is here. Now you have to move temp to here. That means temp equal to temp dot next. Automatically temp dot next points to this one. For this temp is moving. Now the temp points to third node and P move to that one. Again next read same number, again number 9. For this number again number not equal to null 0. So again you have to enter into the loop. Again use malloc function to create a node. Again temp dot data used to store 9. Once 9 is stored, again temp is moved to this one. Next you have to enter the number here using these two statements. When you use this statement, this time I am going to give the number value is 0 because I want to store only 4 numbers. 4 numbers already I have to, for 4 numbers 4 nodes have been created and respective values have been stored. That's why in 5th time I have to give the value 0 for the NO. Whenever we have given 0 for the NO, what happened? This loop is terminated. When this loop is terminated, your result is like this. So 4 nodes have been created and each node the information is available. At that time you don't have all this. Only this is also not there. This is also not there. Only after terminating the while loop, we got this. So this is the result of after terminating the while loop. 4 nodes have been created. Starting address is available in start. Starting node address in start and temp points to the last node. Now we are going to display this particular linked list data. So display guarantee print we need starting address. So where the starting address of starting node of the linked list is available, start. Now we use a variable start to read node by node the data and display on the screen. After that, when you reach the last node, we stop the displaying the information of a linked list. So for that we have to use a loop, while loop. I start with the while loop, this one. Now I am using this while loop to display the linked list information. So I start from the starting node. The starting node address is available in the field variable start. That's why I am start. While start not equal to null. అంటే ఏంటి, స్టార్ట్ ఫస్ట్ నోడ్ అడ్రస్ ఉంటుంది. మీరు ఎప్పటి వరకు లింక్ ప్రాసెస్ చేయాలి, లాస్ట్ నోడ్ వరకు. సో ఎప్పుడైతే స్టార్ట్ లాస్ట్ నోడ్కి వెళ్ళిపోతుందో అప్పుడు లాస్ట్ నోడ్ యొక్క రెఫరెన్స్ నల్ కాబట్టి అప్పుడు స్టాప్ అయిపోతాం. అందుకని స్టార్ట్ని చెక్ చేసుకుంటూ ఉంటాం. స్టార్ట్ ఈక్వల్ టు నల్లా కాదా, నల్ కాకపోతే నల్ కాదు కాబట్టి ఇనిషియల్గా ఇక్కడ లోపలికి ఎంటర్ అవుతాం. లోపల ఏం చేస్తున్నాము, ఈ స్టార్ట్లో ఉండే 5ని డిస్ప్లే చేయాలి. ఎలా డిస్ప్లే చేస్తాము, దిస్ ఈజ్ ఏ స్ట్రక్చర్. స్ట్రక్చర్లో ఉండే ఎలిమెంట్ని పాయింటర్తో ఎలా యాక్సెస్ చేస్తాము, స్ట్రక్చర్ నేమ్ స్టార్ట్, యారో ఆపరేటర్, ఈ 5 అనే వాల్యూ యొక్క వేరియబుల్ నేమ్ ఏంటి స్ట్రక్చర్లో? డేటా కాబట్టి స్ట్రక్చర్ నేమ్ వచ్చి స్టార్ట్, బికాజ్ ఇట్ ఈస్ ఏ పాయింటర్ టు ఏ స్ట్రక్చర్ కాబట్టి ఆల్రెడీ వీ నో హౌ టు యాక్సెస్ స్ట్రక్చర్ ఎలిమెంట్ యూజింగ్ పాయింటర్ టు ఏ స్ట్రక్చర్. స్ట్రక్చర్ నేమ్, యారో ఆపరేటర్ and structure element we are going to access is data. So start arrow mark data. Now 5 will be displayed. Next start ఎక్కడికి వెళ్ళాలి? 7th కి వెళ్ళాలి కాబట్టి ఇక్కడికి వెళ్ళాలంటే ఏముంది? ఇక్కడ ఇది ఎక్కడ ఉంది? స్టార్ట్ డాట్ నెక్స్ట్లో ఉంటుంది 7 కాబట్టి స్టార్ట్ ఈక్వల్ టు స్టార్ట్ డాట్ నెక్స్ట్ అంటే స్టార్ట్ ఎక్కడికి వస్తుంది? ఇప్పుడు 7కి వస్తుంది. మళ్ళీ స్టార్ట్ నల్ కాదు కాబట్టి మళ్ళీ ఏమంటుంది? స్టార్ట్ డాట్ డేటా అంటే 7 డిస్ప్లే అవుతుంది. మళ్ళీ ఏంటి? స్టార్ట్ ఎక్కడికి రావాలి? 8 రావాలి. 8 రావాలంటే ఏంటి? ఎక్కడ ఉంది? స్టార్ట్ డాట్ నెక్స్ట్లో ఉంది 8 అడ్రస్ కాబట్టి స్టార్ట్ ఈక్వల్ టు స్టార్ట్ డాట్ నెక్స్ట్. ఇప్పుడు ఏముంటుంది? స్టార్ట్ ఎక్కడికి వస్తుంది? ఇక్కడ నుంచి సో ఇక్కడికి వస్తుంది. సో ఇక్కడికి వచ్చినప్పుడు ఏమవుతుంది? మళ్ళీ స్టార్ట్ నాట్ ఈక్వల్ టు నల్ కాబట్టి మళ్ళీ ఇక్కడికి వస్తుంది. ఇది ఎగ్జిక్యూట్ అయినప్పుడు ఏమవుతుంది? స్టార్ట్ డాట్ డేటా, స్టార్ట్ యారో మార్క్ డేటా అంటే ఏంటి? 8 ప్రింట్ఎఫ్ రాసాం కాబట్టి 8 డిస్ప్లే అవుతుంది. మళ్ళీ స్టార్ట్ ఎక్కడికి వెళ్ళాలి? ఇక్కడికి వెళ్ళాలంటే ఏంటి? అడ్రస్ ఏంటి? ఎక్కడ ఉంది? స్టార్ట్ డాట్ నెక్స్ట్లో ఉంది కాబట్టి స్టార్ట్ ఏమవుతుంది? మళ్ళీ స్టార్ట్ డాట్ నెక్స్ట్. సో స్టార్ట్ ఈక్వల్ స్టార్ట్ డాట్ నెక్స్ట్. ఇప్పుడు స్టార్ట్ ఎక్కడికి వెళ్తుంది? ఇక్కడ నుంచి ఇక్కడికి వెళ్ళిపోతుంది. స్టార్ట్ డాట్ నెక్స్ట్ అనగానే స్టార్ట్ ఇక్కడికి వచ్చేస్తుంది. ఇక్కడికి వచ్చినప్పుడు ఏంటి? మళ్ళీ ఇప్పుడు స్టార్ట్ యారో మార్క్ డేటా అంటే 9 డిస్ప్లే అవుతుంది. సో 9 డిస్ప్లే అయిన తర్వాత స్టార్ట్ ఏమవుతుంది? స్టార్ట్ డాట్ నెక్స్ట్ అంటే ఏంటి? ఇక్కడ ఏముంది? స్టార్ట్ డాట్ నెక్స్ట్లో నల్ ఉంది కాబట్టి స్టార్ట్లోకి ఏమొస్తుంది? ఇప్పుడు స్టార్ట్లోకి నల్ వస్తుంది. ఇప్పుడు స్టార్ట్ ఏమవుతుంది? నల్ అవుతుంది. ఇప్పుడు స్టార్ట్ ఈక్వల్ టు నల్ అయింది కాబట్టి లోపల నుంచి బయటకు వచ్చేస్తుంది. బై దిస్ టైమ్ వీఆర్ ఏబుల్ టు డిస్ప్లేయింగ్ ద 5, 7, 8, 9. Whenever we reach start pointer to the 9, start dot next is the last node because it is last node. Last node pointer or reference is null. But ఎప్పుడైతే స్టార్ట్ నల్ అవుతుందో ఆటోమేటిక్గా లూప్ టర్మినేట్ అయిపోతుంది. లూప్ టర్మినేట్ అయిపోయినప్పుడు ఆటోమేటిక్గా ప్రోగ్రామ్ కంప్లీట్ అయిపోతుంది. సో దట్ వీ కెన్ డిస్ప్లే all the elements in the given list. So this is the way we have to create the linked list and display the linked list information. I think you might have understood. Thank you.